The Bat is an American 1926 film. It is directed by Roland West. It is based on a Broadway play. The play is based off of a 1908 novel. The novel is titled The Circular Staircase. It was written by Mary Robert Reinhardt. Mary then wrote the screenplay for the Broadway show. And the Broadway show was a huge success back in 1920 when it was released on the stage. Roland West, he was a huge fan of this play. Oh, he wanted to make it into a film. He absolutely wanted to make it into a film, and he did everything he could to purchase the rights, or however that worked. I'm not familiar, but anyway, he got the green light. And so this is the problem. He kept flip-flopping because he told the media that the film was going to be exact to the play. He wasn't going to change anything. His screenplay was going to be exact to the play. Then all of a sudden, he's telling them that his motion picture was going to be a complete surprise to those who have seen, even to those who have seen the play. Well, how is that even possible? You know, so there was a lot of confusion there. It was like, I guess maybe people were, like, well, why should we even go to the motion picture if you're not even changing it? We'll just go and see this smash hit in Broadway. Why should we even bother with your movie? So maybe that's why he said it, I guess. I maybe we will tweak it a little bit. Now, um the plot of the film is there's this thief running around the rich community in town, and he's breaking into their mansions and big houses and everything and stealing and all that. Basically terrorizing. But he's dressed as a bat. so and and there is a comedic side to it. It's supposed to be this mysterious, spooky, scary, but to be honest, there are comedic parts to it. Now, Jack Pickford is in this, and that's the big name in this, really. I don't know if he was a big name at the time. I know that Pickford was a big name because of Mary, but I don't know that Jack was really huge. But who knows? But I wasn't there. But the cast had to swear to secrecy. They couldn't talk about this film at all. I mean, it was um which is interesting to me. So I but yeah, that just seemed I but it just made it all the more I guess that was to make people want to see it all the more. Roland knew what he was doing, I guess. The other thing that the cast had to do was they had to work at night. So all these scenes that you see, it's night. Absolute night. It's not like it's shot in the studio or anything. Well, yeah, some of them are shot at night. I mean, in the studio, but it's at nighttime. I mean, it's like midnight. and and the whole point was given the quiet of the studio at midnight when no other company are working and plenty of spooky music from an orchestra, the players really are in a mood to simulate dark deeds. Or it's like freaking them out. Oh, I would think that would be a little paranoid, giving them paranoia or something. Anyway, he had his reason. It worked for the film. I mean, the film is fantastic. I liked it. And so and at the time when it came out in 1926, it was a smash hit. It really was. So all of his methods, everything that he did to get this movie put together, it worked because it was a huge success. I mean, in fact, one magazine, Photoplay magazine, said that it's thrilling, it's chilling, it's a scream of laughter and spookiness. So and so yeah, I mean I with all the odd things that I read about the stuff that they had to do, it works. It became a success. Now, it was made into a remake, and it's a remake that we're very familiar with. It's the one with Vincent Price titled The Bat. So, anyway, in closing, well, before I close, one thing that I do want to point out is there's a lot of people who want to say that this film ties in with Batman. And in my critique for Mark of Zorro, that film is tied with Batman. This one, you see a lot of stuff that we now reference with Batman. Like, you will see the bat up against the wall, like the flashlight, and you see a bat. Yeah, so it looks like the bat signal. And there's a couple other things, of course, like a guy running around in a bat suit at night and everything. And, but yeah, so there's a lot of things that seem like but I can't find where it is connected to Batman. I just think it's pure coincidence. It could be that whoever um, saw this film and just picked it up, much like with The Man Who Laughs. They saw his character, Conrad Veidt character, and decided to use that for Joker. It could be the exact same thing here. It's just pure coincidence that because in this one, the Bat is the villain, so and Bruce Wayne is the good guy, and a very arrogant good guy. And it's kind of funny that Bruce Wayne is a millionaire, and here in this one, yeah. So I think it's just pure coincidence. Maybe there's a connection. I couldn't find one, but anyway. So in closing. You can take it as you will. Maybe there is a connection. But anyway, so Mary Roberts Reinhardt wrote her novel in 1908. It was titled The Circular Staircase, and then she wrote the screenplay for her Broadway show, which is titled The Bat. That was released to Broadway in 1920, and Roland West then released, he really wanted to make this this film. It was released in 1926, and it became a huge success.